as I'm building her. You know, my her, I see her, I feel her, I have a vision for her. I know exactly what she looks like.
Good morning, friends. If I can be open and honest with all of you, I want to let you know that I haven't really been a morning person most of my life, and it has taken me about 3 years to get to the point to where I am now, which I am finally waking up anywhere between 5:30 to 6 a.m. on the days that I am working. So over the past couple of years, I got to learn more about myself and my body, and I've come to the conclusion that I am a slow morning riser. Do you see some videos on TikTok or YouTube where the person gets up out of bed right away? I'm the complete opposite. As you guys saw, I literally lay in bed for about 20 minutes before my day even begins because I like to process, okay, I'm waking up, I'm gonna make it a great day, what am I looking forward to today? I ask myself these questions, but I also like to lay there and just breathe and enjoy the silence. You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. This is a quote by John C. Maxwell. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I think that we should brush our teeth before we start to eat breakfast. I remember growing up, there's a lot of debate around that some people prefer to eat breakfast first and then brush their teeth after. But if there was a choice before or after, I personally think you should brush your teeth first. So one thing that a lot of people don't know about me is that I have Ortho K Lenses, which some of you may be asking, what is that? So these are basically hard contact lenses that you go to sleep with, and then while you're sleeping, it corrects your vision overnight. So you'll either wake up with 20/20 vision on both eyes, or you will wake up with something very close to 20/20 vision. Now, when I was growing up, I had such horrible eyesight. When I say horrible, I mean like both of my eyes were in the negatives. So I have been on Ortho K Lenses for maybe 6 or 7 years, and it's corrected my vision so good that one of my eyes are actually 20/20 right now as we speak, and then I have my other eye that's very close to 20/20, but not exactly. But one thing about this is that if you are interested in Ortho K Lenses, you'll definitely have to look up certain doctors that has this specialty, because not all eye doctors has this. You have to have a special license for this. Next up, I'm taking my retainer out. I was really debating about filming this part of me just because it's not the most aesthetic, and maybe some people will find this gross, but I was just like, I want to upload a morning routine that's actually realistic and things that I actually do. So here I am, just being myself, putting myself out there on the internet, and hopefully I will reap the rewards soon. Next up, I'm going to show you guys my skincare routine. Today I went in with something more simple, so I'm just going to do a simple 3-step routine. The whole point of this video today is I want to be as realistic and relatable. The girls out there or the guys that are going to do a 6, 7, or 8 skincare routine, I feel like that's not really relatable to a sense where you do that every single day. I mean, if you do that and it works for your skin, great, but my skin is super sensitive to a point where I absolutely cannot do like a multiple skincare routine, or else my skin will overreact. One of my goals this year is to actually help heal my skin barrier, but also to have a consistent skincare routine. Sometimes I used to compare myself to others that have real Korean gloss smooth skin, like that type of texture. I've always wanted to have skin like that, but then I sit back and I think to myself, wait, real skin has texture, pores, and even the occasional blemish. The goal is to have healthy skin, not perfect skin. And if you've noticed nowadays, a lot of these influencers, they're literally just using beauty filters and they're not showing their real texture of their skin. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have that type of skin texture. You absolutely can if you put in the work. But all I'm saying is, don't believe everything that you see on camera. Alright my loves, if you have made it this far into the video, please go ahead and comment down below what is something that is non-negotiable for you in your morning routine. For me, I feel like that would be meditation. It helps clear my mind and I'm not so clouded with a whole bunch of thoughts before I even begin the day. And I'm finally on my last step of my bathroom steps, which is finally just combing and brushing my hair out so I don't look as crazy as I do. And now we're finally going to get into the more interesting part of my morning routine. So after coming back from the bathroom, you see me removing my mirrors and flipping them around just because my family is a very firm believer of Feng Shui, and we believe when you sleep, the mirrors should not be open and facing you because the mirrors are, in a sense, a portal to the other world. Now that I got my mirrors flipped, I'm gonna go ahead and go on Great Meditation. This is a YouTube channel that I utilize every single day. 90% of the time that I'm feeling like a guided meditation, I go to them and I just scroll through and I find a meditation that really resonates with me, whether it's a 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute, or even a 30-minute meditation. So the meditation that I ended up going with was actually a different one. It is called Clear Your Mind with Binaural Beats, Theta Waves Guided Meditation. So for this meditation, it actually recommended me to wear some headphones, so you saw me grab some and plugging that in. So this way I'm really tuning into the guided meditation, blocking out the whole world as everyone else is sleeping, but I'm also practicing my inner stillness. That's really important for me. Just practicing my presence, clearing my mind, and preparing my head for the day, and so that I'm in a great headspace to even take on any important tasks throughout the day. So ultimately, meditation for me is clearing my mind and practicing that inner stillness and having some type of peace before I begin my day. After my meditation, I like to go ahead and turn on some positive morning affirmations. I am going to go and plant some positive seeds into my head and subconscious mind, and I'm going to make it a great day. We're going to have positive thoughts, not negative thoughts. And then while I'm listening to affirmations, I like to journal in the 5-minute journal. I'm sure you guys have seen this from TikTok or YouTube, because all of these morning routines will literally feature this 5-minute journal. But I understand and see why people really like this, just because it's really easy to follow. It's simple. At the beginning, you just list 3 things you're grateful for, 3 things you are looking forward to that day, and then some morning affirmations that you can fill up with 2 lines. Similarly to the evening routine, you write 3 things that are highlights of your day, and then you can write either 1 or 2 things that you learned from that day. So I definitely think that this is worth the money for me, but if you don't want to spend $30 on this, you can always write this down on a blank journal and just get your journey started on getting into a habit of practicing gratitude. So by the time I am done doing all of that, the sun should be out. I typically don't like to open up my curtains and windows right away after I get back from doing all my bathroom stuff, just because it's still really dark by that time. Like I said, I'm waking up anywhere between 5:30 to 6, and the sun is definitely not out during that time. Now, would this really be a morning routine video if I didn't show you guys me making my bed? Absolutely not. So I'm making my bed, and for me, of course, when you make your bed, you are less inclined to go right back in it. But for me personally, I like to make my bed because it is a mini task or goal that you can easily accomplish at the beginning of your day. But also, I feel like I have 5 million pillows when it comes to my bed. So once I put all of that on and I fold all of my throw blankets, I absolutely do not want to go back in bed because I did all that work to make it look pretty and I don't want to mess it up again. But that's just my personal preference. But instead of me saying I just don't want to go back into the bed, nope, I'm going to tell you guys my real reason. My real reason is all of those pillows, and because I want all of my hard work of me making my bed look perfect not go to waste. So for today, I definitely like to move my body every single morning, whether it's a simple yoga exercise, easy beginner Pilates, a HIIT workout, whatever the case is. I like to move my body in a way where I can actually enjoy the workout. If I'm being honest, I'm not really a gym girly just yet. I'm not comfortable with going into the gym, knowing what I'm doing, and I don't have the best form if I'm being blunt. So if you see me doing any type of yoga exercise within the next couple of seconds or so, just know I'm working on it and I'm trying to be better. But I like to do yoga and some stretches and just doing some simple YouTube videos. As you guys can see, I like to use the channel Yoga with Bird. She has so many different type of yoga videos. Today I went with just a nice simple morning beginner stretch routine. So something that I enjoy is just doing yoga. It's nice and easy on my body, but it still gets me moving, and I get to put on some type of cute workout clothes, which, you know, it kind of motivates me in a way. So regardless if I am going to be breaking a sweat or not after my workout, your girl still needs to hydrate herself and drinking some water. So I'm going to go ahead and refill my Tarvis cup so I can drink that throughout my day, but I also like to drink water with my breakfast. So today I'm going to go ahead and make the most low energy, effortless breakfast you all have seen everywhere, which is avocado toast. Yes, I'm one of those girls too, because it's just really easy to make. So today I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to toast some French bread from my local Publix. That's honestly the best bread in my opinion. It's so fresh, it gets so crunchy, and I just love the texture. So after I go ahead and toast it, I toast it at 450 for about 5 minutes and it gets nice and crunchy. After I take it out of the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and get my ripe avocado and I'm going to smash it and just kind of evenly distribute it all over the top, just like it's butter, but a healthier version of butter. And then after that, I want to go ahead and grab my everything but bagel seasoning, sprinkle it all over because honestly, it is a really good tasty seasoning. So I have been really obsessed with coffee in the past. I'm trying to lean myself off of coffee. So instead, I'm replacing that with some tea. I love hot tea in the mornings. It's nice and soothing. My favorite specifically is jasmine green tea by Twinings. You can definitely find this tea at your local Walmart, grocery store, or whatever you have nearby. I like my drinks really sweet, so I typically like to add maybe 2 or 3 spoonfuls of sugar as well, just to give it that sweetness. So now that I got my tea, something nice, hot and warm, I'm ready to go and start my workday. I just want to remind you all that a morning routine doesn't have to be this specific way or that specific way, or you need to do this, this, and that. Morning routines are different for everyone. Some people might not even have a morning routine, and that's completely okay. So the video I showed you guys today, this is how a typical like Monday through Friday routine would work for me, and then on the weekends it does look a little bit different. But I just want to be transparent about that this is not consistently like every single day, 7 days a week, but it is about 5 days a week. So separate from my work things that I need to do, I additionally like to write down about 3 things. I mean, I didn't show you guys specifically, but this is just an example of like what my planner looks like. I write down 3 things on the day that it is, and then I focus my, priorities on those 3 things and I accomplish it. I find that when I write down more than 3, I don't necessarily accomplish everything, which is kind of a bummer. So I figured, okay, 3 is manageable and I can actually do that. So I just want to thank you all so much for watching my video today. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It always helps me and my channel out, as well as hitting that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification so you can go ahead and get notified every single time I post on Mondays. Until next time, I will see you all in my next video.